What is happening, everybody? My name is Gliscor101 and welcome back to Gliscor Plays Ratchet and Clank. So we just got our super secret mission, so let's enter our super secret ship and get super secret.
Which planet should we go to? The nav computer indicates.
All that thing required. We're gonna do the required shit. Because it's required. Plot. Motivations. The thing we're meant to do. All that good stuff. Look at those space rocks. This does not, sometimes the graphics look really good and really sleek, and then those rocks, they just looked bad.
Captain, come in. Clank and I are in position and ready to
Operation Falling Star.
Copy that. You're clear to move in. I'll monitor your position from here.
We have one more upgrade that I didn't spend last time for reasons. I just unlocked this, but sure, we'll upgrade something. Rate of fire is always good. Shit. Right, what are we doing? What is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Sensors have picked up one of Drek's prototypes outside this airlock.
The prototype. Let's stop it. Where are you going? Oh, so we have to go outside as Clank. Makes sense. Ratchet can't live in space. Space is spoopy. Look at all this not gravity. All this not gravity. Button. Button. What can we do with Clank? Just punch? I cannot remember. We played it... it's been about a month since I started this Let's Play, and I think that was the last time I played as Clank. That's the problem with... Because Ratchet and Clank in this Let's Play has really... Why have I... because you need... Fuck, get on the thing. I'm pressing square, why am I just... Oh. I'm a smart. But yeah, it's been... Ratchet and Clank has really got on the short end of the stick lately, just because there's been so much I've wanted to do, with Uniquely New Zealand and Binge Watchathon. So every time it's just been yeah, I'll do that and I'll record Ratchet and Clank later. So, haven't really Ratchet and Clanked.
How you doing out there, Clank?
I just picked up a new gadget.
Oh man, what'd you get? You know you have to share whatever you found.
I think I will save these.
We need to upgrade shit, apparently.
There is still a prototype device nearby. I will collect it for you.
Oh, fine.
Where's the thing we're meant to reprogram? It's certainly somewhere. What the fuck, yo? Ah, okay. Oh wait, so I can just switch its type, interesting. So now it's a that, and I'm gonna assume... There we did it! Basic puzzle solving, guys! I'm such a smart. Look at that robot. You're a friend. Be our friend. You know, they say you just walk over your friends sometimes. Clank takes that literally. You were meant to be a bridge. I'm disappointed in you, son. just fucking Clanks. I figured it would just automatically activate, but nah, just fucking hit the thing. No, I need to switch it to bridge mode. But just fucking Clank's football toss. Go. Fucking bridge. Bridge the gap. Okay, I needed to be standing away from it for it to pick it up. Science. Can you come back? I need you back. I want you back. Is there another one, or do I need to retrieve this somehow? Ah, I get it. Basic puzzle solving. Basic puzzle solving. Gotta go around the issue. So smart. Spoopy dogs. So, from what I'm getting from it, because in the classic Ratchet and Clank, I don't believe you played as Clank. I think that was like in Secret Agent Clank was the first time you played as him. But what it seems to me is basically you have to, one by one, go, what am I saying? I just said one by one for no reason. But you go through the puzzle sections as Clank and the actual action sections as Ratchet. Which I guess makes sense, because Secret Agent Clank was more of a puzzle game, because you were Clank most of the time. And was it a puzzle game? I don't remember. I just know that Clank had a lot of puzzles with these kind of robots. I need you electricity. Transference. Science. So much science. I figured I'd use that to power up that one. Nope, is that just nothing? That's just nothing. I'm so smart all the time. Hello, other tiny robot. Let's see what nefarious purposes I can use you for. You're not in the right mode. God, this is tedious. Oh wait, was there something? I need to take you up so I can get another robot. Just fucking ground pounded on him. He's like waving at me and I'm just like, no! Fuck you. And I assume I need to take you into the next area. Man, it's so helpful that there's all of these easily hackable robots around. I get it. I need to use this one to open that up. Grab this guy. This is a game made for toddlers. It's like some of the puzzles, they're so blatant in front of your face. And then some of the other puzzles, they're just in that one place I haven't looked. So it feels so dumbed down half of the time, and then the other half of the time I'm spending half an hour looking for a fucking door. Hey look, we got shoes. Look at those shits. Shoes, not shits. Freudian slip that was. Look at that shit shoes.
I just located a pair of Magna boots. Returning to your position now.
Awesome. I always wanted a pair of
We're gonna get see our buddy Ratchet. Yay! Ratchet, my best friend. Love my pal Ratchet. Shit. Go up again. Where am I going? Was it? There we go. Why did the elevator go down immediately?
If you need to wear the Magna boots himself, Clank returned them to Ratchet. Ratchet, what's your status on Operation Falling Star?
We got the fucking shoes.
We're on it.
Oh wait, is that not what we were looking for? I assumed we were looking for the shoes. Was this the door we were actually meant to go through? No, that's not even a door. Real fake door. Where are we going? Oh, this way.
The door was locked, leaving our heroes stranded up a very particular creek without a paddle. If only they had a chance.
So I guess we have to go find that. What the hell is this place? It's like we go outside and then now we're in asteroids, I guess.
Well, I'll give him this. He stays busy. Let's go see what he's been making.
Is this really one of those sections where we fly around the thing? Oh no. I thought it was gonna be one of those shooting sections where you just fly around in a big circle, but I guess not. Jesus. What do we have? We have Mr. Zonkon now. Mr. Zonkon has had a kill. Alright, where's my combustors? There they are. It's been a hot minute. It's been maybe 2 weeks since I last played this game. Because I recorded Crash Bandicoot, and I'm kind of trying to marathon through that, because after that I'm doing Dark Souls, which, ooh, Dark Souls is going to be fun. It's probably going to be long. I'm going to say I'm probably off the bat going to start off with hour-long installments. Did I just go in a big circle? Yup. Son of a whore. But there's all those boxes I missed, so that's great. But yeah, probably going to be long installments right off the bat. Maybe edited, I've been thinking. Like, because Ratchet and Clank and Justice, Xenoverse, all of those, they've just been straight up me talking for half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever, with no real cuts or edits, except when I need to speed up or slow down a particularly tedious grinding session in a Nuzlocke or something. But with Dark Souls, it's such a long game, and there's so much repetitive backtracking and stuff, with, like, just dying for some stupid reason and having to go back to the start of the level. I might do more editing, like, kind of like my random gamings, where it just cuts every few minutes to the next thing, or maybe just after everything, actually, just cut all of the bullshit. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. And also, my combustors are way better now. Why say that guy was just so lanky. The shot just flew over his head. Predator. Is he gonna fight the alien? Because that could be a cool movie. Where are we running? We need to escape. Escape. Hold R2. Oh. Let's just run. We don't got time for this. We don't got time for that. Bad guys? Bad guys. Shoot. Man. Alright. Let's just get out. Get the fuck out of Dodge, and I assume we leave those people to die. Then again, this isn't like a superhero game where we're super concerned about saving people. Like, Ratchet is using guns on these people. These people are dying. So that one felt a little kind of just, go into their place and rob them type deal. Did we complete the... was that the... required? So wait, do we need to go somewhere? Do we have to fucking get a thing from here to get the thing from there? Son of a whore. I remember this now. Ratchet and Clank had a lot of, go to this place, you've got a few things to do, go to another place, do a few things, go back to the first place, there's something unlocked. All this crap, which is good, but at the same time it's, eh. And, like, they have good level design. Like, you go to a level, and they're usually pretty unique. Some of them are just generic cities with a different color scheme, but it still feels pretty fresh going to, like, this city as opposed to that one that was just a bunch of green and shit. Man, this guy's funky fresh. Ooh, the sport. You know, my favorite. Is this gonna be my second video in like a week that's sporty? I mean, it's a video game sport, and my first one was about boats. By the way, if you haven't checked out the new Uniquely New Zealand, it's about the America's Cup, which is sport. Oh, I actually remember this exact quest, clearing out all these fuckers to get a hoverboard. Man, I swear this area was a lot danker the last time I was here, like the colors were. I suppose they have lightened up this game a fair bit. Like, the original games, they were no means dark and gritty, but these ones... Even this looks like it... Shit, that's death. It looks like it should be a darker kind of area with like a lot of shadows and stuff, but they have just random bursts of light to keep it, I don't know, more child-friendly, maybe? Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Is there one behind me? Okay, I thought I saw something. Switching weapons. Put it in launcher. Let's see what you can do. Dodging around and shooting your face. No, I don't like this gun. It has like a cooldown time, that's the term. And also, it feels like it should do more. There was a thing about hitting multiple targets, wasn't there? How do I do that? Suppose it's too late now, because there's only one fucker left. 65? Jesus Christ. Oh wait, is that 85? That might be worse. Ah, hold it down and you just auto-fire. Alright. Well, I don't want to deal with that. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. That's kind of great. Just standing there. Actually, you know, if we want these babies to burn proper, if we want them to burn nice and right, that looks like a secret. Do I have to get some kind of big explosive thing later in the game? I bet that's it. Street Sharks. These kind of fucking are Street Sharks. All in a day's work. Still 49 of these shits to go. Level up. Have I gotten more ammo? Can I switch back to the... No. Try you out. My look. He just seems to be like a little robot buddy that just follows you around, which is kind of great. I mean, I already have Clank. This is just Clank replacement. I have Clank, and this is better Clank. So we're doing this for a skateboard, right? Because I don't know if I'm completely sold on a skateboard. Seems like a lot of work for sports. And if I remember, the hoverboard sections are super eh. I get it, you're bored. I'm trying to find more enemies. Ah, there's an elevator. Ah, jump on. Shit. Hello, friends. I want to let Mr. Zuko do most of the work, because I kind of want him to level up. Because, look at him, he's just a murdering robot companion. Oh, shit, they're all on me. Alright, Mr. Zuko's out. Send him in again. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Alright. That takes care of that. What are you? Punchy. So there's one more nest of them somewhere. Somewhere there are people to murder. Maybe over here. Definitely over here. Oh, they're not street sharks. I just looked at the name. They're Sandsharks. Completely different, original character, do not steal. I just have a turret set up and my little robot guy. I don't even need to do shit anymore. Just let that happen. Oh shit! Thank you, Mr. Zuko. I'm calling it Zuko. I've been watching too much Avatar, I guess. Haven't been watching Avatar recently. I think maybe 2 months ago I watched it for the first time. It was pretty great. Definitely recommend it. Oh, we're getting a totally gnarly hoverboard, dudes. Dudes and dudettes.
Ratchet and Clank, the chillest dudes I've ever hung out with on a hostile alien planet. Cool. Will you be able
Totally cool. Totally hip. This is the skateboard is the 90s equivalent of a fidget spinner. Actually, I guess a yo-yo would be the 90s equivalent of a fidget spinner. Skateboard would just be what those fucking hoverboard things. The things that are like called hoverboards, but they're totally just segways that they ripped the tops off. That's all those are. Those things, they're like fake hoverboard things. I'll pull up a picture so people know what I'm actually talking about. They kind of had the best marketing campaign ever. 'Cause, like, for like kids, it was probably the first marketing campaign that really went all in with YouTubers. Because they just sent a bunch of YouTubers a bunch of fucking hoverboards, like all of the really big ones. So naturally they were like, oh, we have this lying around. Shit, did I just die? Great. So they sent a bunch of YouTubers hoverboards in case people don't remember this. And naturally the YouTubers just had them lying around. So they were like, fuck it, let's make a video with it. And so then Shazam Pazam, suddenly all these kids are seeing videos of their favorite YouTubers playing and fucking around with hoverboards. And now hoverboards have actually lasted. Like, I know some kids that got one for Christmas last year. And they seemed like a trend thing where they would go away quickly, but there are still kids buying them. So thanks, Internet. You managed to sell fake hoverboards and ruin the name hoverboards. Thanks, Obama. Wouldn't have happened under Trump's watch, mostly because they're trying to shut down the internet now. Fusion grenade. Well, that was effective. Did that do damage to me? Like, how far away do I have to be for that grenade not to hit me? That was an explosive. Okay, that one was me. That wasn't me not being far enough away. That was just stupidity.
Thank you for your interest in the skate park sports shack. However, your review
I want to go back and play the old Ratchet.
have a nice day.
Alright, shit. Am I dead? Yep. Have a nice day. I want to go back and play the original Ratchet and Clank, because I'm not sure how much of this is new and how much of it is old. It's really impossible to tell. Ah, so they're suicide guys. Makes sense. They're the Suicide Squad. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad? Nailed it. That would be a great Will Smith substitute. If they ever make that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot, they could get me. Oh, I'm out of grenades. Fight fire with fire. A perfect strategy. Man, they were talking about a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot, and then the internet got pissy, rightly so, because that's such a dumb idea. And then I think they said, no, it's just going to be a similar story about a guy adjusting to a fish out of water situation, starring Jaden Smith. And then I've not heard a word about that project since, so I'm going to assume it got shit-canned. I guarantee, like, if that gets made, I guarantee you it was meant to be a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. I guarantee you. Either that, or the reason there's been no word from it is they're waiting until the internet is comfortable enough for a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. Because it's a dumb idea, but if they spun it right, the internet would be all for it. All they'd have to do is get the nostalgia going, get all of that actors that they still can out to say how much of a great idea it is, and everybody will be on board. Like, reboots and remakes, some of them make sense. I'm not gonna be the guy that shit talks all of them, but not a lot of them make sense. There's very few that actually work. But some of them the internet gets really pissy over, rightly so, and then some of them people just don't. And that's because marketing is a bitch, and sometimes people get so swept up in it that they just let it slide. And that's a real shame that the internet is so inconsistent that we can be tricked by just dumb marketing things. What? Hey, level up. Boom. I need more ammo, desperately. What are you? Hollow pack. Fuck! I keep thinking those grenade things are ammo boxes, so I just swing into them and then it's like, no, death. Surprise! It was pain! Alright, is this where I went up before? Yes, but I need to go higher. Higher than I've ever been before. No, if we go this way... Oh, fuck! He caught on. He caught on so fast. Not so fast. Relatively fast. An average speed. Let's take Mr. Zuko out. I know that's not his name at this point, but I'm calling him Mr. Zuko. Prince Zuko, if you please. Fuck. Prince Zuko, protect me. Zuko was the fucking man in that show. Like, he was a huge dick at times, but he was the man. That scene where he's like... Actually, my biggest complaint from the show... While I did like him in Season 3, his debate for, like, whether to stand by the Fire Lord, and I did like him getting to experience what life as the Prince of Fire, or whatever his title would have been. I did like seeing how that would play out, and seeing him not enjoy it, and seeing his realization that his dream wasn't all it cracked up to be. But at the same time, it just felt, in Season 2, it felt like that's when he should have realized how shitty he was being. It felt so forced that he didn't become a good guy then and there. In hindsight, I'm not sure whether I like the idea or not, because it did lead to some great moments in Season 3. But, just in the moment, it was one of my biggest gripes with the show. That he had this good scene with, Katara, with the whole, him realizing what happened to her mother and how shitty the Fire Nation is. And then him just being like, nah, fuck the Avatar. It led to some good stuff in Season 3, but in that moment it felt so awful. And also him betraying Iroh, I felt like that was unnecessary, just because there was no real good way of them, like... There was no good way to show it, because from what I heard, the voice actor died. So they couldn't have a lot of emotional moments with Iroh, so Iroh just kind of got shoved off. And in Season 3, there wasn't enough time for them to actually spend time together. It was kind of just, I forgive you, nephew. Alright, now go off and do the finale. But, yeah. I don't know. It's still an amazing show. If anyone hasn't seen it out there, go watch Avatar. Avatar's fucking great. I have not watched Legend of Korra yet. Because Avatar, I watched most of the first season in like a night, and then a few months later I finally got around to continuing it. I did really like the first season, I just didn't that I needed to keep going. Then, as soon as I started back up again, I was like, no, I love this show, I have to keep going, this is so damn great. So that's my opinions on Avatar. I guess I can't do a review of it now. I might actually. Avatar would be a good one for binge watch-a-thon. 3 seasons. Cause, like, I might buy them on DVD and watch them again, and maybe do a binge watch-a-thon on it. Right now, I still need to get through Defenders. Because as of this recording, and when this video is probably going up, the only one out is Daredevil Season 1. Right, are we gonna be on hoverboards? Fucking rockets, man. Right, so I guess we're gonna be off to the races, but unfortunately, we are out of time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll see you guys next time on Gliscor Plays Ratchet and Clank. Bye-bye.